The Fully Geeked.
Yes. Welcome back. Episode 183 of the Fully Geek Pod. What is going on, people? How's it going? Blessings, happy Ramadan, all of the things, bro. What's going on, people?
Happy Ramadan.
What's good?
I don't know. Was that the wrong thing? I don't know. Do I say happy Ramadan? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Ramadan Mubarak?
no, yeah, that's at the end.
That's at the end.
It finishes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I apologize to all of the Muslim listeners, bro. I'm just trying to big you up. Do you get me? You lot going for your thing, doing the fasting and stuff. Guys, what's been going on? How's your week been?
Yes, I know it's firsthand.
Oh, yeah, the household just doing their thing. Are you doing it as well?
Yes, no, but I'm getting the brunt of it.
Oh, because people are they're angry because they're hungry.
Yes,
Start taking things out on you.
yes,
You waking up early and that?
yes.
All right, cool, man.
Man is not happy at all, boy.
But you lot do big feast afterwards, though. Like, it's all right. Like, big.
Why say you lot like I'm involved, bro? I'm not involved in that.
No, but you're in the house. You're in the house.
I get the what do you call it? The aftershocks. Do you know what I mean? I don't get nothing, bro. The early morning thing, obviously, because anyway, yeah. Trust me. But happy Ramadan, people.
Okay. Cool,
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh, very quickly, just a quick announcement. Last week I told you that someone had stolen my bag from church, and I am happy to tell you that obviously I had my driver's license in. It was sent to me in the post over the weekend. So I have
Jesus is Lord.
I have now been I got my stuff back, basically. No money, obviously, but I got my stuff back. So,
That's good, man.
What, so someone actually posted it through your letterbox?
Not post it in the post. Not even just put it from a letterbox. Not even like they just post it from a letterbox. Like literally, I had to go to the post office to collect it from a parcel.
Right. Do you know what it is? Yeah, they knew they did wrong, innit? You stole from church.
It's a double-edged thing, yeah, because I can't say that the person sent it back to me was the person that took it. I don't know. When I called the person left their name and their number, whatever. I called them.
Oh, okay.
And they said they were a dustman. And they said they found it in the bin in Bruce Castle Park, which is, say, maybe, I don't know, a 5-minute walk from where the church was, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't know, innit? I can assume that somebody might have dumped it and they picked it up. I don't know.
And how far from your house?
Guess.
How far from your house?
How long from my house? My house. Without telling people my location.
No, from the church.
But, Nick, you're not saying northeast of blah blah blah. Man, they will get a compass out, you know.
Oh, I could walk there in about 10, 12 minutes.
So I'm trying to say, why is man posting it? That's the right question.
I called him, so he said to me, he said he didn't want to come and deliver it to my house because he said people might act a bit weird, you know, like if the man was randomly turned up to my house and said, "Hey, here's your bag," innit? So like people might think, "What? Did I think you took it?" All of a sudden he's getting punched. You know, like man's getting punched up and he's trying to do a good deed or something. You know what I mean?
Like break yourself.
So I was grateful. Obviously I had cancelled all my cards. So obviously all my card payments, like all my Disney Plus.
What about the keys? What all the keys there?
All my keys were there, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie, I'm grateful. But however, I haven't taken it out of the house since. Like I bought a new wallet. Yeah, and I got a new bag. So my Apple tags will go into my new wallet, and then I will.
You know what, Nate? Yeah, I think me and you. I don't know everyone else here, but people don't get wallets no more. You know, wallets is it's old news, bro. Which you got wallet?
I have, but I leave it at home majority of the time.
That's what I'm saying. No one. My wallet goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I see all that new one with like the card clips and all them foolishness.
Yeah, they put the phone case and all that nonsense.
I need to be old school, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like I grew up with a dad that just wants to carry cash everywhere. Like my dad's a man that just has. So let me talk his business before all of a sudden my dad.
No. Because my mom's the same. But till today, yeah, my mom is the same. But she's not on even card payments.
Yeah, she's not on it.
Just recently, she's not okay. Just recently, I convinced her to use card payments. But anything else, she still goes to the branch, bruv.
Yeah.
Throws out bare money.
Yeah, no, that's all.
And then she goes shop, bruv. That's what she does, bruv.
My dad does not use his card. If he needs to pay for something online, he will give me cash for me to pay online with it.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not on it. He's like, no.
Exactly. I'm like,
He doesn't have
Mum,
contactless, none of that.
bruv. My mum writes checks.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mum, just give me your phone, man. Give me your phone, and I'll transfer and I'll buy the thing for you. No, I'll write you a check.
A check, you know.
Yeah, my mum, she's a bit more savvy, bruv. She's on the Apple Pay and all that stuff, but my dad, not on it. Not at all.
That's the Apple Watch Pay as well, man. That's handy.
It saved me a few times. It has saved me a few times, not gonna lie. I go to pay for something, I ain't got nothing. I remember, my watch can do it.
You know, you're in the shop and you just exaggerate, like, I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
I ain't gonna lie, the shopkeeper does look at you away, though. The shopkeeper looks at you like, oh.
Especially now they got those glass protecting screens, whatever, and then you look like an idiot, like putting it all under.
You see some big fist come through the hole.
They're like, whoa, put your hand back.
Do you have you not seen that where you pay for things through the plastic? Like you got the plastic perspex, and you now touch your phone or whatever on the perspex, so they don't have to show you the machine.
No,
like the machine's there. Yeah, they do this thing like if they got like a screen there, they just put their machine close. I just do it yesterday at the petrol station. Like,
just make sure they charge you the same price. What was on?
Especially now, like I said, if I use my Apple Watch, obviously it tells you the price at the time, innit? They can't lie.
Yeah. Okay. Them ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, there's other ways to pay. Obviously, you can use Samsung and Android if you are unlucky enough to have an Android. I think, is it Android Pay? Is that what they call it, boys?
Don't try this, bro. What's wrong with you, though?
NFC, bro. Just snap, bang, bang, bang.
Get me? Look like we've got some old school Flintstones device, bro. It's just like Apple Pay. It's the exact same thing.
Okay.
Get me?
Sorry. I didn't know.
I don't want to sound like the old uncle or anything, but Nate, are you considering changing your locks or anything?
No, the keys weren't from a house.
Well, why am I hearing like dreadlocks? Okay. I'm thinking locks. What's he gonna do with his locks? But obviously, I get it now. I'm thinking, raw.
Because you got your bag back, you're gonna cut off your locks, like no. So yeah, no, they weren't keys to my house. So because they weren't to my house, I didn't change.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't hold addresses and stuff like that. But obviously, I haven't told my father that his keys were one of them. So. And he definitely don't listen to the pod. So
Granddad's not aware. Dad's not aware.
Oh no, Granddad's aware. I spoke to Granddad. I spoke to him on Sunday. He was there. Them take my keys. I said, no, I got it back, Granddad. He said, he kissed his teeth. Said,
so you told him when you got it back.
Yeah, I told him I got it back.
But do you know what? Don't you like? Obviously, you went to church this weekend. Yeah, aren't you watching every person like, bro? Was it you?
No, the thing is, I don't. Like, obviously, there's a couple of people from church that listen to the pod.
Why are you telling them for, bro?
I don't know. You know, like I know they're not even here, but I did feel like that.
The Holy Spirit's about it.
The Holy Spirit's about. No, I did. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know, like I was looking at people. Like there was the one person I thought it was. Yeah. Then I thought I don't think it is him. Yeah. Because I looked at him and he was trying to make eye contact with me. I was thinking, what are you trying to make eye contact with me for, bro? And he said, "You're right, hi." And I said, "Yo, what going?" Like, I'm not trying to be over friendly, innit? But
it's mad deep though, because it is actually one of them, isn't it?
That's what it is. Like somewhere along the line, it was one of them. And I thought I was getting mad because I thought I was going to come back to church this Sunday and randomly found my bag was like tucked underneath a chair and it looked properly.
Yeah.
But the fact that I got it sent in the post meant that I knew somebody did take it, and I wasn't going mad last week.
No, you need to go to the front. You need to go to the front and say to the person, "Come here, come to the front of the church, and I want to pray for you."
Testimony.
You don't know the praise, but when you clamp his head, you clamp it. Boom.
I got
Lamar, yeah.
Straight.
Pastor Snoop. Yeah. Nah, that's what it was. Yeah. So I got my stuff back. So I was very grateful. The clocks also went forward, so we're getting a little bit more daylight hours.
Much better.
It's fine on Sunday, like the day of the day. It's just minor. But the day after Monday, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I almost woke up late for school, bro. Like it always just messes me up that day after.
You know, today was a struggle, proper struggle to like get out for work. Proper.
I'd love to say spring is here, but it's clearly not, boy. It's clearly not, boy.
But it's chappy.
Yesterday was nice. Today it was just like a different. Yesterday the sun was out and everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, the sun's out, but it's still cold, man.
Yeah, I know, but the sun's out is better than nothing, bro.
Yeah, true stories. Sun's out, guns out.
Saying Rich shorts out, yeah.
What's the name?
What do you
So
say?
you saying shorts out time, innit? Sun's out.
Listen, I'm still wearing jeans.
I half expect to see Rich in like a hoodie and shorts.
You know me, innit?
Yeah, you
That's
know, like
me,
he's not
hoodie and
sure what
shorts.
it is. Like hood, I think they're kind of like oxymorons: hoodie and shorts, or a t-shirt and a body warmer. You know, like is it hot? Is it cold?
Yeah.
Not sure.
T-shirt, body warmer, you know.
Kind of like all the time.
But I don't know if you guys saw. Is there wiki updates this week, or we just gonna do?
Let's go, man. Talk.
No. I was gonna say, yeah. Like I forgot to mention this, Nate. But did you guys see the whole Chris Brown scenario where Chris Brown was grinding on some girl, and her boyfriend dumped her? So I want to ask you, man, like, if that was your girl, I mean, everything's going well, fully in love, there's no separation, like you're fully in love with your girl, do you get me? And then you see her on stage, and Chris Brown is
Fully finished.
dry humping her. What are you man saying?
Take her, bro.
Finished. That's
all
the
you man saying
biggest
done?
disrespect, bro.
I'll say to look, I'll say get extra
Nah.
tickets, innit? Get another extra tickets for us, where for come
Try
next year.
humping your missus in front of you and the world. Nah.
No, the problem is you see what it is. If it was one off and Chris Brown is a one off day, like it was the only Chris Brown experience and that's happening, I feel like that you can have a kind of conversation. But the fact that but the fact that Chris Brown is doing it every single day, yeah, and there's lots of Chris Brown's been there for like 3 weeks, whatever, yeah, 3 weeks of concerts, yeah, and there's like 3 weeks of gal that he's been doing it to. I know it don't mean nothing to Chris, innit?
Exactly.
That's what I mean. It don't mean nothing to Chris.
Yeah, but your girl's
but it does to
getting
those
wet in the
girls, man,
panty.
bro.
No.
Exactly.
So hold on 1 second. But it's the same way. So when we're going to sports bar, if we're going sports bar or
Rich, give me this guy.
I don't know.
When who's going sports bar?
I'm like I don't go out at you, man.
football.
Anyway, you get me. I don't go out at you, man. Anyway, so still in it. You man's do your thing, innit? You man's do your thing, innit, bro?
Nate is throwing everyone under the bus, you know. This guy.
I was trying to reverse it. Yeah, if it was the other way around, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's acceptable. It's like do your thing. I don't care. I think it's more embarrassing that the world can see, and then I'm obviously going to be like the subject of.
But your girl's getting
like
fully involved in it, though.
She's getting
gripping man's neck, gripping his hips.
Look, guys.
Bruv, she ain't taking Chris Brown.
Guys, let's not get too emotional about this, right? Man is Chris Brown. He's from America. He's a superstar, right? This guy.
It's not simp.
Sorry.
Nothing, God.
Repeat what you said.
No.
Okay, so
he's back on the pod.
He's a superstar, right? He's not going to come back. Like Nate said, he does it once a week, bro. To be honest, it's I won't have a significant issue with it personally.
But when we first said it, you said you would.
I wouldn't.
No, I didn't.
When I first said you like, nah, no way.
When I first said what?
No, when I first mentioned it, you were like, yes, she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, you did say that.
No, but I'm saying take her.
Take her.
Yeah, take her. Yeah,
take it. Yeah, like it's cool.
Not take her. Like, do the dance. Not take her.
Take her. No, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's nothing.
Serious.
I won't be.
I'm with you, Kel. I think we're in the same vibe right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember that one where Janet Jackson was on? Have you all seen the Janet Jackson dance where she gets the man up from the stage, she ties him on that kind of bed thing, the bed turns up, Janet Jackson's doing the whining on her. Then
my girl has a right to feel away. She has a right, 100%.
What you think your girl's got a right if that's Janet on you? But Janet don't mean nothing to Janet. So basically, what you're saying
it means something to me.
So
what straight man's going to?
Bro, I know now. When I'm grabbing my thing or I'm doing my thing to my wifey, who's she got in her head? Who's she got in her brain, bro? not to say she doesn't have someone anyway.
Exactly, that's what I was about to say.
But even now, right now, it's the forefront of my mind. Like, raw, what she thinks I'm Chris Brown. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, if she thinks I'm Chris Brown,
I can't my hips the same way. You get me?
If she's making that noise for you, yeah, and she's scratching your back or doing whatever you want it to be done, yeah, and she's imagining Chris Brown, but it's you. I'm all for it, bro. Do your thing, bro.
Bro, really, it's better that she's thinking that you're Chris Brown rather than Wilbur, bro. Wilbur's the one you got to worry about, isn't it? Get me? Because no one knows him.
Right. Yeah. If you're not about and Chris Brown says, all right, come back to my hotel, the fact that she's doing that on stage with him tells you she's going back to that hotel. So why would you
No,
not?
no,
Why would you
no,
be cool with
but-
that?
Nah.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It
This
doesn't.
this is where
No, it doesn't.
you're making
All
things
right,
up now.
all right,
Bro,
You
it
don't
doesn't.
know.
Alright,
You don't
cool.
know.
All right, okay.
That's
Bro,
an added
it's just
scenario.
it's just
Okay.
entertainment, bro. It's
I'll just say
entertainment,
okay.
isn't it?
I'll just say okay.
No, it's not okay.
Delusional,
You're
but
adding
okay.
sauce. You're adding sauce.
These chicks in 2023.
But
Okay.
if it's
All
your
right.
if it's your wifey,
Then she wouldn't do that because she'd have respect for you. Like,
Okay,
bro, I'm gonna
alright,
go out
guys,
there and do that in front of my man. No, come on. If she's
So
your
what
wifey,
happens-
she wouldn't do that.
Okay,
What are you talking about?
So what happens when it's girls' night? Yeah, and
Crazy.
it's someone's birthday, and they're going to the Magic Mike, or they're going to see any of those type of things. Yeah, and there you got the guy with the whipped cream doing his thing, whatever. You just don't know about it. It's not on. Basically, it's just not out on the big concert. Is that acceptable? All we're saying is because your wife.
Nate, you missed the point. This is in front of thousands of millions of
So
people.
what we're saying is
the whole world,
actually,
And
the
you,
whole world.
so what we're
and-
saying is the
and-
problem
and you.
is.
like
So is the problem that she's doing it, or is the problem that everyone can see it?
both. It's
Both.
both. But
Both.
like if I found out my girl with just strip club here and she's all hands on and go mental and hands everywhere, I'll feel away. I'll pull her up on it. I'll pull her up on it. Like, do you know what I mean? But because it's on stage and it's in front of everyone, do you know what I mean? But it ain't your girl, Bob. I swear, but right. And then mum's like, I just saw your wife on BBC News, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Bro, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say talk to her. I'm gonna say talk to her. Talk to her, woman to woman, bro. Talk to her.
all right, cool. Everyone's different anyway. Cool. I just wanted to get you man's, but it's like me and Marlon more on the same page where you man are just like, yeah, do your thing. Cool. Man.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Flip it, reverse it.
No one's flipping and reverse it, bro. Anyway, let's move on.
Okay,
No, but why not? But why can't you flip it and
No,
reverse
because
it?
I've told you the missus will have a right to be annoyed. Like he said, Jerry Jackson. I was like, yeah. If I was there and Jerry Jackson's on me, I'm holding him. I'm proper like getting into it.
But
Of
would you
course,
go
my
up? Would
missus-
you
But
go
you
up?
wouldn't do that though. That's
Would
the
you
thing.
go
Yeah,
up?
thank you. I would not do that. I would not do
You
that.
What you wouldn't do,
I
or
know
you
my
wouldn't be
wifey.
holding. You wouldn't be
I
holding.
know her. Do you know what I mean? She'll feel her. I know she'll feel away 100%.
But you wouldn't go up.
I wouldn't.
What
I
would
wouldn't even
you,
go up.
Rich? You'd get
Hell
up
no.
on stage.
It's
To be
Beyonce,
seduced.
bro.
Like,
But
would you
if
get
it's-
like just picture that scenario? Would you
Yeah.
get up like
If it's Beyonce,
someone pulling you up like?
if it's
yeah,
Beyonce, bruv, man is there, bruv.
Okay,
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
I'm
bruv.
running on people's shoulders. I'm telling you now, running on people's shoulders, bro.
I'm telling you, I will walk with a limp afterwards.
Yeah, bro, do you
Standard.
see that dude? Anyway,
You have to say, look, allow me in it. Allow me in it, God's sake.
bro. Look, if she turned around and said, "What if your missus said, he's on the list?" You said, "Right, cool. He gets a pass." I don't know. I just think to myself,
What
ultimately,
list?
you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. We're 2 in 2023. What list, bruv? How can there be a list?
Get me.
Anyway, and let Marley Marl, stay as quiet as it's been for the last couple of weeks. He soon come. But
You're allowed
carry
to
on,
you're allowed to list.
Live, Molly Mom.
No,
live.
no,
think
you're allowed to. No, let me not do
I
that.
think life is for living. Do your thing. I don't care.
Yeah, but
Like on the
No.
level, if you was out there, well done to you, boy. I hope you enjoyed it. That's what I'm gonna say to you. I hope you enjoyed it.
I'm talking about you, man. Anyway, all right, cool. Let's move on.
West London thing, obviously.
West London brothers are different, boy.
Yeah, they're real.
Y'all are
Yeah.
possessive.
Nah, not
Possessive? It's not possessive. I wouldn't call that possessive.
for me, it's common decency.
Respect.
You need a man with
So that's what I'm saying.
sensitivity.
Yeah, man.
Nate, you go to church, right?
Hey, babe.
Not, what,
No. See, because what you're doing.
No, but I'm just saying, like, would these women in church married to their husband or a pastor that's got a wife, wouldn't that look wrong if they did that? Because it's still a woman, right?
No, but so what we're saying though, the question is if your partner went up there, would you have a problem?
And I'm saying, if the pastor's partner went up there, would he have a problem with like his godly wife? I don't know. Just
the question
I don't
is,
know. Anyway,
the question is, would she be there? I don't know. Would she be there listening to secular music?
the whole thing was your man is
there.
there.
Give it a full.
Kirk Frank.
Okay.
Give it full swingers and then pause, and then the priest's wife is up there giving them full shaky. Nah, bro.
Like bending over, cocking it back.
No, but hold on.
No,
No, the girl didn't do that.
Am I allowed
That's
to
what I'm
say
saying.
that? I don't know.
Because you understand what you're doing there is you're adding sauce. The girl is sitting still. She's sitting on a chair. She ain't doing nothing. She's sitting on a chair. Chris Brown is grinding on her. She's not doing nothing. And this is what I'm saying. She's not grabbing Chris Brown's back. She's not dragging Chris Brown's head. Not doing none of that. I've seen too many of them. Literally, she sits there. Chris Brown does a little dance. He does exactly the same dance every day. Every day, yeah? He does some flip on the floor, all of this, turns around, tries to shake the back off, turns around, all of this. She sits there. That's what my problem is. I'm saying she ain't doing nothing. It's different if she went seeking Chris Brown. She went to look for Chris Brown to do all the madness. We are really just changing up on the pod, you know.
No, but I'm just saying that the fact that she didn't, bruv, it's nothing.
What's it about, bro?
It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't think I'd had a problem with it. Mrs., if you're hearing that, I didn't say I gave you permission. I just said I don't think I'd have a problem with it.
Permission granted.
Obviously, we're not going to necessarily go into this interview, but it was more about the backlash. So, obviously, we had, I was going to say friend of the pod, but she's not really a friend of the pod, but we like her sometimes. Zeze obviously had an interview with Noel Clarke. We're not going to go into the whole thing, but obviously we know about Noel Clarke's, the accusations that were led to Noel Clarke, which led to him being expelled from BAFTA and all the rest of it. So obviously Zeze decided to have a sit down with him, and she's one of the first kind of people to have a sit down with him. The interview, it was come see, come saw. There were bits where I was like, first 5 minutes, I said, the brother's guilty, bro. Like, he's just guilty. But then I kind of warmed a little bit to him and all the rest of it and his explanations, what have you. But the more about it is, like, Zeze's getting a lot of backlash. So, like, London Hughes is calling her out. She's getting a lot of backlash in the media saying that, Zeze, you shouldn't have had the interview with him. Like, you need to be protecting the women, all the rest of it, stand with the women. Zeze's more in a kind of like, I was just, like, letting him speak, innit? And Zeze's like...
It's her job too. That's her job. What's the purpose? What's the point?
But I think then Zeze tried to defend herself by saying, we don't talk about other well-known people who interviews.
Oprah,
yeah, when they're interviewing people
with convicted rapists and convicted
no one not say nothing.
You know what I mean?
No, not say nothing. But then the backlash was again, but Zeze, they're on big networks. Like, if you work for the BBC tell you you're interviewing. You took it on your own. No. This is what they said. Repeat what they said. I'm not. It's not me. These are my people. I'm not saying nothing, innit? But that's what they said. That's what the comeback was. The comeback was like, yeah, they're on big broadcasts and they have to do what they're doing. You brought this upon yourself. You've taken this on your own channel. Was she right to get backlash, or people just mind their business?
Not at all. Mind their business. Not at all, man.
Do you know what? It's her job. If you see what she's been doing for the last 5-6 years, she's been interviewing everyone from good and bad. It doesn't really matter. End of the day, someone's got a story to tell, and to let everyone know I'm innocent in regards to what's been put out to me. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So it's a case of he explained his story, which I felt, and I think after hearing the story, I was like, wow, that's quite deep, you know. But at the end of the day, you had to come out somewhere.
Have you not watched the Winners podcast one as well?
Yeah, no, I was watching it earlier today. I was watching it earlier.
I think that was better.
He's on the Winners podcast as well.
Yeah.
Hour 46 minutes.
That's one Paul Sterling.
Yeah, Paul Sterling. Yeah.
I was watching a bit of it, and I was like, he was talking about everything from when he was
felt more relaxed. Acting. You could tell he was more relaxed, and
that could have been interviewed by a Mel.
Sorry.
No, I think maybe because of that. It might be because of that, or because when you chat to the man, them, you feel a certain way. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you might feel a bit more relaxed. I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with Rich. 100% with Rich. Like, for me, she's doing what she always does, and he hasn't been convicted. He hasn't been interviewed. He hasn't been charged. Those allegations, a paper released these allegations, yeah, and nothing's been done since. Do you know what I mean? So man lost his career, but on the Winners podcast, yeah, they're asking, so what's your next move? What are you doing? He goes, nothing. He goes, you got any move? No, he goes, nothing. I've got no job. Like, he's been cancelled from everything and anything possible that he could, like, he's been cancelled. He can't get any jobs nowhere. I'm thinking, raw. Like, I know there's certain men out there that are still working and and getting jobs, and he hasn't even been accused. He hasn't. Okay, he's been accused, but he hasn't been arrested. He hasn't been nothing. The police haven't even called him to say, "Yo, Wagwan," nothing. And everyone's just blacklisted him. Everyone's just blackboarded him everywhere in the game. Do you know what I mean?
Personally, I don't know how that's allowed.
How is that allowed? How?
I don't understand how it's allowed to happen.
Problem is, mud sticks. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Like
No,
mud
but
sticks.
mud
It's
sticks.
disgusting.
No. I understand mud sticks, but with full blown
With
evidence
evidence,
and charge
yeah.
and
No,
getting charged.
No, but it's
I
that.
get that.
But that accusation.
But this is cancel culture at its greatest, right?
It's cancel
Oh, yeah,
culture. It's great.
100%.
But I mean, that
Sorry,
also
great.
100%.
that accusation is one of those accusations that even if you're proved innocent, you're never innocent.
But it's not about it's not about
No.
proving yourself innocent.
No, I know, but what I mean is, you see, when somebody drops that one, that's a big that is like cancel culture in its finest. That's like you need to go move to another country, live on a farm somewhere. It's that kind of move.
But listen, like I'm not saying Noel Clarke is an angel enough for that. I'm not saying, because even he said he told a girl you got a nice bum. Now for you to do that means you've been doing this. Do you know what I mean? Because I know at work I cannot tell, and I have never ever told a girl you got a nice bum. Do you know what I mean? Like, because that's straight disciplinary or sacking. Do you know what I mean? So obviously for him to say that and admit he said that, yes, he said he apologized straight away, and even the next day he apologized in front of a co-worker as well. So a co-worker was present in his apology. But I think obviously he's been getting away with saying things like that, for him to say that outwardly. So I'm not saying he's an angel, and I'm sure there is some truth to these accusations, but it's the fact that nothing has come forth from it, and he's lost everything. He's lost everything. He said that, like, as soon as these allegations came out, man he could describe the feeling. Do you know what I mean? That all your sponsors, everything just gone.
Dispersed. Yeah.
Come on, bruv. Like this.
And what he was saying, it was usually when a newspaper article it's going to get released.
Yeah, they give it a couple weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
They gave him 24 hours. They gave him 24 hours to kind of come back, and it was like 24 hours. So, and it was just like it was doomed for failure. He was doomed to fail.
It's almost like he was doing too well. So I thought, yeah, let's put a stop to that. But you know, me and my conspiracy mind, because like Kel just said, it could have probably just been like you just said, him saying you got a nice bum. That's probably the extent of it. I can't.
No, but I think
it's not. No, there was other stuff.
Problem,
yeah, but the other allegations are like abuse, right? Like physical
bullying. No, I think it's bullying.
It was bullying.
Sending like
unsolicited nudes.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
recording someone all in, as well, and stuff like that.
That's all in abuse, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But
sexual abuse.
It wasn't one person.
Mental.
It's the amount of people it was. Like it's.
So is London Hughes one of those ladies that?
I don't know. I don't know. But like I, it's a weird one because like when this was Cosby and that, like I was Team Cosby certain time in it, yeah. So I don't want to, but obviously then he got found guilty and then he wasn't guilty or whatever it is. I don't know in it. So I can't bear judgment until like the legal team does the legal things in it. But I get it. It seems a bit deep that he's not going to be. He's got to work and all the rest of it. And he admits like people have to be protected, and they like he even says like things have changed, isn't it? Like 2023 is not 88 or 96. Like life has changed. Even in 20 years, life has moved on. In it was acceptable then, ain't acceptable now. In it, and it's about a re-education thing. Like our dad's era, you could probably do a lot of things. Like he even talks about like you talking to gal or talking to women, sorry, and like how you approach them is totally different from how you approach them now. Yeah, now if you swipe left and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Where back in the day you was like, yo, my thing, whatever, you get me? Your butters anyway, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I get it, but yeah, it's not nice.
Because it's not nice. It just makes me think, it's like us, man, how we talk to people now. Like we see nothing wrong with it, nothing at all wrong with it to a certain extent, right? And then bang, just one day, Richard, can I speak to you in office, please? Oh, by the way, you said this a couple of years ago. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? That's why I find it so deep. Go on.
So the reason why it was spiteful is because the only reason why they decided to all come out of the woodwork is because he's winning the BAFTA. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Allegedly.
No, but come
What
on.
do you mean? What's allegedly? What?
No, as in, like, he says that he thinks it coincided with the BAFTAs.
Facts.
No, but what?
But that's what I'm saying. Sorry, Nate. It's funny because you brought up the Dr. Huxtable. I don't know why his real name's I've lost it. Bill Cosby. Like, it just seems like every time.
Did I say Huxtable as well?
No, you said Cosby.
I don't think you did. I think you said, I couldn't remember for a sec. But like, it's weird because every time these successful black men seem to try to do something beyond what they're supposed to do, they get cancelled. I don't know if we've noticed that. Look, did you see that post I sent about Michael Jackson talking about buying Marvel and doing exactly what Disney said? And he said he owned half of Sony. Man's gone. Cosby wanted to buy NBC. All of a sudden, I'm not saying they're true or false, but all of a sudden allegations came out. All these women came up all at the same time. It's all weird. All of you at the same time are now, but I don't know. And then Noel Clarke, BAFTA, and then you got R. Kelly. No, okay, R. Kelly fucked up.
No, we can't defend R. Kelly. There's no defending.
I told you, I still haven't watched it. I still haven't watched
video
it.
evidence. Can't defend that one.
But Merv, go on. Merv's lips are quivering.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, I don't say anything. Like,
no. What's your viewpoint?
I don't know. I don't know. Like the things he was saying, like even just the whole like your bum's nice thing alone is just that's probably enough to get sacked. Like the one thing you say. So it's like, and that would be classified as sexual harassment. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't matter if you said it to 20 women or 20 times. You say it once, it's inappropriate. It's not a place. It's not even your partner or anything. You've got a wife, so it would. That's why I'm kind of like, you're kind of not admitting something here, and that's probably again. I don't know like all the rest of it, like what's true or not, but he's actually saying what he seems to be saying in his own admission seems like that sounds like enough to be sacked from something like that anyway.
And that's why
sacking is different from cancelling, though. That's just my.
But that's why I said in the first 5 minutes, he sounded hella guilty. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, brother, you like whatever they got you for, you're saying that's what you did, isn't it? And then like it changed slightly.
But he's admitted on what certain things he's done, and like in regarding to like the pictures he's been sending to other females, he said, yeah, I did that, but it was reciprocated as well as it was.
Yeah, so he's saying that they're not unsolicited. He said I said that any picture I sent is they wanted, but like I said, for me it is. But this is why a certain time a woman's scorn is deep, bro. Yeah. So like women scorn is deep, bro. Like 1 minute you look cool, the next minute whatever. I take it away from that. So typical example, I don't care, none of the kids listen to it. So I have one student or a person, let's say person A. Person A is friends. She's got loads of her friends, yeah? They're best of friends. All of a sudden, one of them, like, they're not talking at the moment. So what she does is she then switches on her and starts talking all her secrets, starts spending all her, starts telling all her rumors or whatever you. And that's kind of how this is. It's like, probably at the time, the women were cool with it. Then Noel's like, I got my wife, or whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? That's how it sounded. And all of a sudden, everyone's got a problem.
I don't think like look. None of us know it. Even him saying all of because he's only saying his side of things.
Yeah, 100%.
No one else is. So I don't think it's really fair to say it's a woman's scorn because we just don't know what's like. We don't know.
No, conversations from what he said, it sounded like with the unsolicited dick pics or whatever it was, whatever he said it. That's it. Like it was reciprocated. Then obviously the person's now had a problem with it.
But even like it could like let's say for argument's sake it could be reciprocated, but was it forced? Do you know what I mean? Was it like coerced? So we don't know, innit? So it's like that's why it's kind of like
I know this is going on a bit, but see that's the thing as well, Merv. The fact that we don't know, that surely is why he should have a voice to talk about what happened. So we do because all we know is he sexual assault or abuse, whatever harassment is cancelled. That's it. But
But I'm saying, but it's not
based on what? Like, how come
but
he just cancel it? How come
he's admitted it himself though. But you can't. The thing is, like, you can't, like, whether it's cancel culture or not.
Yeah,
You
they
can't.
should be allowed to go on Zeze's show to talk. That's what I mean.
No,
But,
I'm not saying he's like,
like she's getting a backlash
yeah,
for letting him on, and
yeah. I'm not saying he's not allowed to talk about it, but I'm saying like now that he has spoken about it with his kind of own words and stuff, like, like you're just your side alone, you're kind of making people think a bit more about what's actually happened.
Merv, these girls have had a year to they've okay, you've come out and said this about him. You've had a year to come out and say your side of the story. Not one of them have
that's if
come out and said anything.
Bro, some people wait 20 years to come out and say stuff.
No, but they've already come out. No, but they've
Oh.
already come forward. They've already come forward in the press.
Yeah.
So what's stopping them from coming forward to have their side of the story?
But
Do you know
we don't know what legally is happening.
We don't know.
And that's the thing, is we don't know legally.
Nothing legally is happening.
No, there is something legally happening.
He hasn't been approached.
No, there is something legally happening. The fact that every time he wanted to talk, he said, I can't talk about this. I can't talk about this.
Yeah,
but I think it's legally from his side.
No, but what I mean,
he's raising something from his side.
No, but what I mean, that means that there's something going on.
Yeah, from his side. I'm saying they're not doing it. He's doing it.
But we don't know that's what I'm saying. We don't know what they've been told. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like I said. Maybe the plan was to cancel him, and they've cancelled him and they've won.
Yeah, like I know he said it himself. He admits he's not a nice person. Not a nice person, but I mean, he's not an approachable person, and the way he carries himself and whatnot, a lot of people don't like him. So I think, that adds to the story in regards to people not liking him, and see what he's been in a BAFTA after he spoke to me like that. After he done this, after he sent me a dick pic that time, do you know what I mean? Like, nah, no way. That could be it. I'm not saying it is.
I don't know. I don't know if BAFTA is the pinnacle of life. Do you know what I mean? So that sounds really bad.
I think it is. You can say
obviously
from his industry perspective.
But we talk every year. We talk about who wins the BAFTAs and all the rest of it. Yeah, but like none of us don't remember it. Like, if that makes sense. Like,
but the industry remember it.
Exactly. And the people in that industry, it's key to them. It's it's just like winning one music awards, like a mobile awards.
But if you want a podcast award, bro,
you're gonna remember. You're gonna remember. Of course you are.
Even on a pillow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I think the whole thing is the whole cancel culture is an issue. I think that's the fact that you haven't been charged for anything as of yet.
My thing is, I don't know.
Cancel culture is an issue.
I don't know if cancel culture is an issue. I think if it came out later in life that he deserved to be cancelled, then cancel culture did their thing, and the thing was right. If later on in life they realised that he shouldn't have been cancelled, then it's a problem. But he may deserve it. Who knows? I don't know what they know. That's my thing. Is like, do you know what I mean? Like, there are certain things that I think are maybe uncalled for. When Wiley got cancelled, I thought, that's a little bit deep, innit? Like, you just said he made a statement. He didn't harm anybody else, yeah? Whereas he potentially Noel Clarke has potentially done harm to others, which is why he's been cancelled.
I don't think anything actually this was actual physical.
Whoa. All right, hold on. He said, they said that she had to do a nude scene, yeah? And he filmed it, and then he showed his people then. And then, he said that never happened. You can ask this person, yeah? But the person then knew stuff about the person's body or whatever it was, yeah? So you may not have filmed it, but if that is true, that's wild.
If like I said, even the saying your bum's nice, that's it straight away, bro. There's no strikes and things like that. It's just like done. Especially when you're in a position like that. Yeah.
Trump used to say, grab him by the. I won't say.
Trump's a prick.
But but he didn't get cancelled though, did he?
No.
I feel like there's people that have done a lot worse than what's going on.
No, 100%. But Trump was going to get.
He was made president after these allegations came out
because of what he was. Yeah, because what he was fighting for. You got to remember.
It's a lot different from you got a nice bum. Is all I'm saying.
No, it's not even. No, but you got to remember. It's not a nice.
I'm trying to make.
Okay, if he said you got a nice bum, fair enough. If he said, you want this role, okay, you got a nice bum, and he did certain thing in a sleazy way.
But
That's a different
it wasn't
thing.
that though.
No, we don't know what it was. What I'm saying
That's
is,
what
we
I'm saying.
don't
What
know
if he
what
said,
it
"Oh, you
was.
got a nice bum"? I would grab you by the. You know what I mean?
No. Okay, I feel like
don't
it's
know.
two
I don't
things.
know.
Like Trump and
I
thing
don't
is
know.
two different things, yeah. But I'm just saying, you've
This
also
is
got
just
to
an
remember
example. I'm just giving.
he's
I'm just
coming
throwing
from
something out
he's
there.
coming from a position of power in that industry. And obviously, like I said, I'm not defending him or attacking him. I'm just saying, like you said, there's his side, his version, their version, and the truth. And until we see the truth or all three versions, we're never going to know what's happening. Like I'm not here to cast judgment on Noel Clarke, innit? I'm not here to cast judgment. I'm just saying
Noel Clarke, innit?
it was more about the whole. I know he comes from you lot sides. That's why you lot do you get me?
Okay,
Yeah, I know it. I hear it.
Bro,
No,
it's
I'm
not that.
team
It's not
Chip.
that.
No, I'm team Chip.
I ain't
Chip
gonna lie,
does
though.
nothing wrong in my eyes, isn't it? Yeah, I'm team Chip. So I hear it. You're repping for your ends. You get me?
I
But
bumped
I
into
would
him a
just
couple of times in the ends, and he seems like a very nice guy.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
We acknowledge each other, like, yo, like we move on. So
100%. If I saw him, I'd be like,
just
well,
going
go
by
on.
what I've seen, you know.
So that's
Shout
what I'm
out, Noel
saying.
Clarke.
I don't know. Like I said,
You're
Zeze
not cancelled in my eyes, bro. Hope you didn't do anything silly, because you will be. But
well, I don't know. But look, enough Noel
Mate.
Clarke. Yeah. I will. There's one last thing. I don't know much about it, but I know. I don't know if you lot heard about Philip Schofield's brother. Philip Schofield. You know Philip Schofield?
Yeah.
His brother has apparently he's allegedly sexually abused some teenage boy after becoming obsessed with him. And he like encouraged the boy to watch pornography. They took part in a sexual act together, and it happened like in Bristol between 2016 and 2019. And apparently he partially confessed to his brother Philip in 2021. And Philip has now taken the rest of the week off of, was it Daybreak? No, what GMTV? I don't know what it's called.
Good morning.
That's a film. That's a vampire film, isn't it? Daybreak.
No, Daybreak used to be what they call. I think when they changed it, I don't know, man. Daybreak used to be on ITV1, like one of them early mornings. I don't watch them. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this, but I'm just wild. Like, and I don't know if it's a story because it's Philip Schofield's brother, but whatever happened was wild. The man's 54. You're a teenager. Why are you like? It's long. What are you doing? Like,
listen, if Philip Schofield knew this, and he
should be cancelled. Then he should be cancelled. He should also be cancelled.
Let's see what happens though.
Let's see what I'm saying. Let's see, because it's very
yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, well, whatever is what is. All right, guys. Let's just get into some TV and film, bro. It's been a little while. Like, let's just get rocking and rolling. We had Power. Tell have you started watching Power again? Power book?
No.
Okay,
you better do your thing. Yeah.
Right, is that your man disrespecting the show like that?
No. I will get on it.
That's no.
Rich, you can't talk. Shut up, you.
Go on.
The amount of shows you don't watch, bro. Shut up, man.
No, the amount of shows. Listen, I at least look. You watched season 1 of all. You watch all Powers. Why haven't you watched this one?
Rich, you're the worst.
I'm not the worst.
I've watched the first 4 episodes. I can't. I watched. You're the worst, bro.
No, so you're just referring.
I think let me show this. Like, basically, me and Nate watch the most stuff here, innit? Like, we're on top of things, innit? So quiet both of you, innit? Let's just get on with it, innit?
Get out here, bro. This is an A/B conversation. Yeah, see yourself out. Go on, Rich.
I am the B here, mate. I'm the B.
All right, so we've got Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode 2. Thoughts?
As Merv said it before, Merv, take it away.
I got my notes in front of me.
All right. Well, I tell you
I remember. Let's go. And I remember it. Like,
we won't remember in episode. We won't remember in order because we never do. Yeah. But the big thing for me was Kane working out that it was actually the dad who killed his brother. Yeah. At the end, and then basically the dad's kind of Kane took him and said, "You are going to work for me. You are going to sell these drugs." And basically, like the way he worked out, like the guy said, "Oh, he's come to beat up the other brother." He found him. Then he found the ring. He realized that the brother never wears the ring. He's never worn that basketball ring ever in life. And he just put 2 and 2 together. But obviously, it now means Monet will stop moaning. Because it was getting really, really annoying. Her just moaning all the time about, sorry, Rich, mourning. Yeah.
That's some devil kid, you know, bro.
What do you mean?
Like,
she was moaning.
but I'm just saying her son's died. What do you expect?
Yeah, but how can you, like, your son died, you're only upset until you find the killer and then you're going to be fine? That don't make no sense.
But no one's saying she's fine.
She's going to be fine next week. Watch, she's going to be fine, completely fine.
Yeah, but that Kanan and his dad's storyline, I was just like, to be fair, you could see it coming. It was so obvious that Kane was going to find out, but I just can't wait for the dad to die. To be honest, this please don't wait until the last episode. Just kill him next week. I'm sufficient enough. It's sufficient enough because he needs to go.
We got Tariq and Braden. Braden really wanted Tariq to start selling the white in his dad's company, basically, because that's all they do is take coke. And Tariq's now finally seen it, so he's going to come on board, and he's now going to start supplying because they got rid of the bodybuilder. Remember, it's the bodybuilder that was selling the drugs.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, that's correct. Yeah. But quick thing. I know, just talking about the whole Brendan's company, that whole incident with him and is it Kiki?
Kiki, when
the black girl.
Yeah, when he defended Kiki, all of a sudden he's beaten.
Really?
But I remember I said they're gonna.
You did.
Anyway.
You did.
Probably,
I didn't expect it to be on week 2 in episode.
Yeah,
2.
but it's like, but when did that happen? Though it's like we're here and now we're here. Well,
on the secret floor, that you don't know about.
That's it, power star, isn't it?
Proper power style, bro. That's on the secret floor in some abandoned room.
Like, who hasn't had sex today? Yeah, let's just put them in there.
Like, roll the dice. Okay, you haven't had sex. Sax, next week it's your turn. Tariq, it's your week. The week after.
You know, Sax is begging for it differently, bro.
Yeah. All right. So on the real though, like, I know Kel's not on this show program no more. Yeah. And when I speak to the youngsters, they really like this one out of all of the powers. Yeah, they prefer this one. I think maybe because they see
more relatable, isn't it?
I think it's for them. It's more relatable because I think when they talk about like raising Canaan, they've never seen that world, didn't they? They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know about the 90s.
It's old to them, if that makes sense. They weren't around in the 90s. Yeah,
because you had cassette tapes.
Yeah, but so do you think they can go on too much with this Power Book 2, or is it going to come to a close soon? Do you think?
No. This is going to go on, bro.
I think it could go on, but I just think it's unrealistic that they're still in the same damn university or college. Like, because, like I said last week, it's like Tariq's just done too much stuff in it. He's just been accused of too much. It's like, I think they need to come out of the college scene or go to some other college or something in it. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't.
No.
To be fair, I don't really see it going as long as Power did, the original Power.
Well, how many seasons is that going for?
Six.
Yeah, I think
they know snap, bro.
No, I think this has probably got 4 in it, but I don't see you going after 4. But I still see it continuing. Like, at the end of the day, they're gonna finish universities. They're in the second year now, right? Yeah. Second year. So they're gonna finish next year. Then they're gonna be into adult world.
I don't think what more could they do, because it's almost like even that new character. That woman, what's her name?
The English woman.
Was they even in it this week? Was she?
No. Just a little friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like she's come from nowhere. I'm like, dude. Yeah. From time I didn't even realize she wasn't in this episode. Actually, I'm like, missed. She didn't bring. She wasn't a presence in it. Like, even though it was that woman, she cut a woman's hand off, but still, I didn't miss her basically.
But now, obviously, the police have now got together to do this special task force. And they're going to basically try and get everyone on a RICO charge. They're going to try and get Monet. They're going to try and get all of them. Tariq. So, I don't know, it'll be interesting. Like I said, it keeps on popping up on my Sky, the advert, and it keeps on showing me things I don't really want to see. Yeah. Like, they're showing me from different episodes and all this kind of stuff. So, I don't know.
No, I'm still in for it. I think there's a lot more to offer. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We officially just the beginning. We warmed up. I'm ready for episode 3. Bring it on.
Yeah, I know you're a man that likes Power Book 2. To be fair, you're Team Tariq. Considering that you wanted to kill Tariq back in the day, you was like, I can't wait till he dies. Do I just die?
Because he was too bad. He was too bad in the first Power. Now he was too much for me. I couldn't.
I feel to go and clip an episode, like one of the earlier episodes, and listen to Richard talk about Tariq. Nah, he's a little crap. I just want to die. He just needs to die. And like, just we should just get a montage of Richard just telling people they should die.
Man, you find too many.
No, it'll be a long episode.
And make sure you cut the one where I said Marlon die.
Wow.
Marlon.
Oh,
no,
geez,
what do you? Merv's like, what Marlon?
No, I'm thinking like, stay at night. We're calling at 3 in the morning. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, the Power Book 2, like I said, it's still going to come out. We'll see what happens. Comes out every Friday on what is it?
Lionsgate.
Lionsgate Plus. All right. We were watching 2 shows. We were watching Your Honor and Mayor of Kingstown. They've now both come to a close. So let's start. You say yes. So such a liberty. All right, let's start with Your Honor.
Yeah.
Obviously, Your Honor is now finished. There is going to be no more Your Honor. It's the end of season 2. I guess it was.
Was it finale?
It was a season finale.
Yeah, it's done. Done forever.
Done. 20 episodes, all done. Bryan Cranston.
What? Just two seasons.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
If I knew
to be fair, it was only going to be a 1 season thing, I think, originally. Like it was, do you know what I mean? It was only a limited, and they've then extended it to have 2 seasons.
Yeah, when you got a star like Bryan Cranston, you're gonna have. Well, now he's obviously a bigger star, isn't it? It's gonna have less, isn't it?
Yeah, for me, I feel like it's good that they finished now. I don't think they should have extended it.
Yeah.
There were some things that obviously came to a close. So I like that. What's my guy's name? The young guy.
Eugene.
Yeah.
I'm glad Eugene has he's the only one that's
he
kind of
case.
He bust case. So I'm quite glad he bust case because I didn't think it was fair that he was going through all of that.
Yeah.
And I quite liked how they did it as well. Like the little. So I quite liked that. I was there for that.
You know what? I don't know why, but I thought the daughter knew that.
So did I,
the boyfriend killed the
Thea. Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought she always knew.
I thought that.
I thought she found out. Yeah, but no, she never knew.
Yeah. Probably think she gave up the baby as well.
I know, bro.
Yeah, she had to.
Yeah.
Why though?
Yeah, why did she have to? Because
what do you mean she had to? That's
her
son, bro.
She didn't do anything wrong.
No, but for the baby to be able to have a fair chance in life, it needed to be as far away from her family as possible.
But she could have just cut out them, like.
Yeah, she could have cut out.
Yeah, but I feel like she's still a Baxter.
Baxter, yeah.
Baxter,
and so I feel like her family still had something on her. So I think for the baby just to be about it, just go and you live your life in it, far away from this nonsense.
What did you think about Jimmy Baxter? Like, just I thought, I didn't think he was going to die, to be fair, but. That ending was a bit weird. Like, what's her name? The mum, his wife, just done both him and her dad dirty, boy. Like,
yeah, man, proper.
He's the kingpin now.
But remember, we always thought she was a witch, though.
Yeah, but her dad, though, why set up your dad as well?
See, she's the one. If anything, should have died.
100%.
Oh, 100%. But she's from the beginning. Remember, it was her.
Yeah,
it was her because of her. She started all of this.
Yeah, and she proper won. That's the thing. Yeah. That's when evil prevails, boy.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel she reminds me of like how Monet, in the sense of like Monet she wants revenge, and everyone just has to go and do it because that's what she says.
Oh, she's probably worse than Monet, bro.
No, 100% worse. But what I mean is the way like Monet was mourning for Zeke, and then she's like, "Okay, cool, he's dead now." Whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got the killer. I can smile.
What happened with what's his name, Charlie as well? Like it just seemed to like kind of. I thought there was going to be some sort of payoff or something happening with him as well. They just like set things up and just disappeared into the background.
Yeah, they didn't go back into the Charlie thing. I think Charlie at that point there was a kind of extra character in it.
Yeah, it's like all that for
Yeah, because I reckon he set the wife up.
Yeah, it just seemed like
it seemed like it was. It seemed like she did. And then you got was it with Monique now? What was happening? Is it Monique?
Yeah, Big Mo.
Big Mo. What? So what? Did she sell the club? I couldn't remember what happened.
I don't get it. I don't get
like
that whole
it
deal.
seemed like they were all
deal.
friends. I didn't understand that bit.
Yeah, they became like business partners or something. You know, or got some sort of alliance now.
Yeah, because
Her
I'm
and
assuming
Gina.
this is all because Janelle left her, isn't it? And Janelle was like, "Yeah, it's cool. I'm bouncing."
Yeah, so she's just fully got her full criminal on.
But because I know she was like, oh, okay, you can sell anywhere apart from this street or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So yeah.
And obviously, Michael went back to prison.
Yeah, he went back to prison.
Yeah. The thing is, I probably liked it, you know, but I feel like I've been sold a lie in terms of the title with it. Like, because I just feel like I wish he was still doing his judge thing up until even like the last. Like, he should have just like been able to kind of almost get away with what he done in terms of protecting Adam.
No,
and then like get. Well, I reckon I feel like he should have done more for the community. Like in terms of he's done a bad thing, but he's still kind of doing his thing where because obviously it was like a fair judge, isn't it? It was like a people's judge. So I wish he'd done more of that. And it's like, you know what, you're being caught. This is your consequence. You got like that would have been a bit more of a like, oh man, I really feel for you. Whereas like from season one, he was just a bit of a sad sap. It's just like proper Bryan Cranston style. Just like he's always just a sad character in it. Like but he should have done more.
Yeah, it was like I said again. I feel like I hear what you're saying about the title because I wanted it to be more about the whole the judicial system kind of thing, and it wasn't. Like, he didn't redeem himself. I don't know. It didn't feel rushed, but it just was a little bit like I said. For me, the greatest thing was that Eugene avoided prison, bro. That was the best thing.
But what about and Rosie Perez's character is like. She just seemed like a villain. Like obviously she was a law person, but it's like all of a sudden she just flips as well. And like, no, like you know, she fought for Kofi and that, and then she just turned. Like, I don't know. It's a bit weird her character.
I feel like all of them, you can't ever be 100% on the good side of the law. Like all of them just showed us you've got to put your feet in the paddling pool. You got to wet your feet.
Yeah.
Like for things to happen, whether they're good or bad, you got to put your feet in the water.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You couldn't be straight. It wasn't a straight path. But yeah, I think as a series, 20 episodes, it's not the worst series in the world.
No,
it was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, it was good. It's like watchable.
Yeah, it's definitely watchable. Shame Rich, you didn't get to watch it, man.
Well, I was thinking like it's only 2 seasons. I might just watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the last one we was watching was Mayor of Kingstown. Right, Mayor of Kingstown, sorry. And
I'm on episode 6.
What season? What season?
One.
Let's get out.
Right. So we had Mayor of Kingstown season 2 finish. Yeah. So Mayor of Kingstown, I'm not sure. I think they're going to be doing a season 3. I believe
yeah. I reckon. I guess it depends on when though, because of obviously Jeremy Renner's recovery, isn't it?
Yeah. Is it? It sounds sorry. It's going to sound so bad. Like, is he not better yet?
No, he's walking now. Or not?
Yeah.
He's walking.
I think he's just recovering. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and because he's kind of got a semi-physical role, he's doing a lot of running about.
What happened to him? Sorry again.
Some skiing accident, wasn't it? Or snow?
Well, I think it was like
saving his nephew.
He saved someone from like a snow plower. Yeah, plower. Yeah.
And it crushed him.
I say skiing. I knew it had something to do with snow.
Yeah.
All right.
Can someone please explain to me what his actual job like? What is he? Because I don't fully get it. What he does.
Did you ever
in
watch?
Between?
Did you ever watch? Oh, what was that thing? Oh my god! He used to come on Sky Atlantic. Was it on Sky One at the time? He's like a fixer. I can't remember the program I'm trying to talk about.
He's in between.
Ray Donovan.
He's in between.
Ray Donovan. Okay.
He's like Ray Donovan. He's just a fixer.
Okay.
He just makes the world keep on ticking.
Oh, okay. That's what I need to hear. Ray Donovan. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? In that sense, like, he's not the law. He's not a criminal, but he's in both camps.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he was an ex con as well, wasn't he? He was in prison.
Yeah, he was in prison.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, he goes to the police thing and they lift up the tape for him, and he's standing there side by side with the police officer.
Yeah. It's like he's a prison advocate, isn't it? Like an advocate for the prisoners. Like,
why, can anyone else explain to me why he's so fixated with this girl? I don't understand why. I don't get a connection.
I know,
there's no history between them, no history whatsoever.
I think she was just kind of put there to kind of explore his vulnerable side, basically.
Yeah, but they should have done a better job of that, though. They should have done a better job.
I know. It's like she probably annoyed me.
She tried to move to him in season 1. He said no. That was it. That was
it. Yeah, then all of a sudden it's like, now I owe you something now. Do you know what I mean? Like, she was annoyed. Like, I don't know. I kind of felt like if they were going to do that, and it's weird because it's like, all right, well, you're young, so it's not going to like touch her in that way or anything like that because it's could be a bit weird. But I don't know. It's like it almost seemed like a sort of daughter figure in it, I suppose, and he has to protect her. I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't see that though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was no love lost. There was no.
There's no real reason for him to kind of fight for it because he gave her a chance. Like, look, leave or you die in it. So
and then
when she went missing for 4 episodes. He just got on with his life, bro. He just got on with his life.
And not only that, after all of that, she's just like, I'm going back to Milo anyway.
Yeah. You know that's what I mean. Like, she went back to Milo. He's like, what? Yeah. Milo, though, is Milo alive still? Or
he's alive.
He's alive.
Yeah,
he's alive. Because the woman got a call in it. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. But was that before the boat exploded or after?
I think it was after.
I think it's staged. Yeah, who put the explosions on there?
That was them.
Set up.
That was them. That was Mike. He put it in the bag.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. So how did Milo disappear with the bonds?
He probably. I don't think he's with it, but I don't know.
He probably dived in some submarine underneath or something, isn't it? It's like, I've got the ship. Let's go.
I also just think of like bonds. How much are they worth? Once they're stolen and they know they're stolen, how are they worth money still? I don't know. I don't know how these bonds work.
Don't ask me that way.
And I just also felt like he escaped from the prison. Why was he not target number 1? Why was there not bare prisoners trying to
most
go
wanted?
He should be most wanted.
Who, Milo?
Yeah.
Man went to his underground lair,
bro. Milo walked out of prison and no one else cared.
No, but he had these. He's disguised as a popo, innit?
Yeah, but no one cared. Like
once they realized he was gone. Why are people not trying to make a big deal out of it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because he was kept in a separate prison. Like he was kept in like the
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Separate wing, all them kind of things. You get me?
Yeah.
Do you think Mike's brother should go and just be with his wife and just because he was an angry dude this season.
It's a loose cannon, bro. It's a loose.
Bro, he was an angry dude.
He shot his mum and he's got time to complain. Like, that's not look, bro. Calm the F down and just help mum in it. He's like, what am I gonna do? Oh no!
Yeah, bro. He was just letting off. Obviously, the mum got shot. I was like, rah, bro, you're a loose cannon.
Do you know what?
But you know what drew me into the show? The way they killed the older brother straight away. I was like, hey,
when it's season 1.
Yeah, because he's a main character. Like he's a big boy actor as well.
Yeah,
he was the mayor. He was the old mayor of Kingstown, isn't
it? Yeah.
So I was like, wow, this show's gonna ruthless.
I felt uneasy when he was like getting in the safe. I'm like, no, I don't like this behind shot. I feel uncomfortable and then bang.
Yeah.
I like I said, and also for me, I think it was good because it showed Renner in a different acting role, didn't it? It didn't show him as Hawkeye. And I thought, okay, cool, he's got something about him. Like, do you know what I mean? As an actor.
Have you never seen Hurt Locker or The Town?
I have seen The Town.
Yeah, that's what I first saw. That's the first one I think I recognized him. Like I saw him in The Town.
Was he in The Town?
Yeah, but he was sick in it because he was a villain in it. But
I can't remember him in The Town, but I remember The Town.
That's one of my favorite films, you know.
Because that's why when I saw him as Hawkeye, I'm like, this guy can't be Hawkeye. It's too bad. He's just a brute, isn't it? But obviously we're so used to seeing him being Hawkeye now. But I've seen him in quite a few.
That's a classic film, you know, The Town. You just reminded me of a classic film.
I might have to watch that, you know. I haven't seen it in a while.
Big
Ace
up Ben
Ventura.
Affleck, boy. Big up Ben Affleck.
Yeah, massive film, massive. But bruv, shout out to Buddy though. Like I thought, bruv, the black British guys,
Yeah.
I'm moving different in America, you know.
But you know what that feels like to me when Idris was in The Wire, and then it's like,
Yeah.
man's
And
British.
then
I'm like,
years later, you
no.
find out that he's British.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when he speaks British, you're like, huh?
Oh, that's not you, Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, I did like, but I think Bunny also is a weird one because they made you like characters that I guess are not supposed to be likable.
Yeah.
I liked Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I like their friendship.
Yeah,
Like,
it also touched on the whole kind of prison system that they have in America and how, like, but there's a whole town just built around prisons.
Prisons, mad, isn't it?
Like, everyone in the town works in the prisons. It's just about the prisons making money. It's like, it's mad.
If prison's even slightly like how it is, and I'll cry. No,
I could. By the way, I couldn't work in a women's prison. I couldn't do it because I'll be that guy. I'll be him.
I felt sorry for him though, man. He didn't have a chance.
Nah, he got set up here in such a way, bruv.
But it happened so quickly. They gave him
but they say about like she seduced him for like 2 weeks.
Bruv, she was doing the whole you can see up my skirt thing with him, of this. It was too much.
Stop it.
And the thing was, he weren't strong enough, bruv.
Nah, not at all.
He should have been strong enough because he was warned.
Yeah. and it was because he was too pretty, innit? It was too much of a pretty boy.
He was warned, bruv.
They're gonna eat you alive.
Bruv, he needed to start going on militant, bruv. Start talking about shut your mouth, them kind of talk. You know that.
Don't look at me.
That's it. Yeah, long for working in prison.
Imagine you're going there under the stairs thinking you're gonna get some quality time, and then your time's done.
But that's what I'm saying. And then
that's pleasure and pain.
He got stabbed up in his neck, yeah. And then she just did. Bruv, she just cried. She just started saying no. And there was all evidence. All the evidence was there.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Come in me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's mad. What are you talking about? This is a convicted killer, bruv. Like, what did you think was going to happen? What, she was going to breed for you inside the prison? Bruv, you're mad, bruv.
Daddy.
Yeah, you're mad. She was moving mad. But Rich, originally black as well?
Oh, okay.
Did one of the male prisoners do a thing with? He did it, was it? It was originally.
Yeah, she had a baby.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's mad. How do you think this is normal?
That's mad.
Bruv, look.
Do you remember that female prison thing that we used to show here?
Cell Block H.
Yeah, no,
Cell Block H.
No,
you're talking about Bad Girls.
Bad Girls.
Yeah.
It happened in that show as well.
Yeah.
That's the Australian one.
So that shows me that if it happens in multiple prisons, you're not supposed to work there.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not supposed to work there.
Come on, bruv, they're horny, bruv, and like, yeah, it's mad.
Yeah. So, I mean, you don't want to go down that Noel Clarke route. You just stay away from these people. Okay, and that's called full circle, guys. All right, look, I don't know if you've watched it, Kel, but obviously the great cinema release this week was John Wick 4. Have you watched it, Kel?
Come on.
You watched it, yeah?
Come on.
Marlo, you watched it?
Go on.
I've got like 45 minutes of it left to watch.
Okay.
I'm cool.
I will, obviously, we're not ever going to do spoilers. The film just came out. I will just say this, yeah? I'd never watched John Wick. Last week, I confess, I hadn't watched John Wick before in my life. So this weekend, I watched John Wick 1, John Wick 2, John Wick 3, John Wick 4. All right? Before we talk about John Wick 4, I'm not sure why you lot rate it the way you lot rate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go.
I think the storyline's weak. I just think it's just a man seeking revenge. Firstly about a car, and then about a dog. And after that, it's just like, what's the point? Like, I now understand what's my man's name in BMF? Lamar. I understand why Lamar feels the way he does about his dog. But by that, I just think it's I watched it, but I think it's nonsense. I watched 1 to 3 tonight. The reason why I think it's nonsense as well, and you gotta understand, I spend a lot of my time watching superhero movies, yeah? So I know things that are not real in it. Yeah,
No, it's a computer. John Wick is a computer game.
and
It's
this
a
is
computer
not
game.
real, bro. I can't watch it. Like I watched all of them, but it's nonsense.
But you know what? No,
Hey,
You cannot talk.
no, I was just gonna say, Nate's just taking words out of my mouth. I don't know if that needs a pause with you guys, but
Are you fresh on John Wick as well? Did you just watch it all?
I literally watched 1 to 3 today. I
Yeah.
binged
wow.
1 to 3.
Wow.
I will tell you why you guys don't like it because
No,
basically,
I didn't say I didn't like it, bro. I didn't say I
You
didn't
bought-
like
you-
it, but I just
yeah.
Nate said something about a computer game, and when I was watching
No,
it,
it was
or
me, it was me.
superhero, bruv, when I was watching it, all I thought was he should be in Marvel. He should be
you
part
know
of
what?
the
You know
Avengers.
what? Because you guys didn't let it. You
The
didn't
way he's
let,
going on.
you didn't let the chicken season, bro. Do you get me? Like you've watched it you've watched it all in one go, and it's not working for you. Whereas when John Wick 1 first came out, it was like for us, it was just like a kind of standalone, like, wow, like it's quite mad, like a revenge story about his dog, and it worked, innit? And it's like, okay, that's done, innit? And they brought out 2, and they expanded the world, like
Exactly.
obviously,
You see the
like
bigger picture.
yeah, like the concierge is different, like
Yeah.
the table and all that stuff. And then he's doing all this madness. We're like, bro, I was like, wait, I didn't know the John Wick was so powerful. Then in 3 just got mad. Like, you had to assist with Halle Berry and the dogs and all that stuff. And yeah, I forgot Common as well, bad man. Like,
Yeah,
Common
yeah.
bad man. Yeah.
And bro, even his suit, bro, I didn't realize like his suit was bulletproof.
No,
Like,
no,
it's
all,
only
all, all their
2.
suits.
Yeah.
All of their
All of
suits.
them.
but
all
I
of
think
them.
that,
I don't
do you
think it
know,
was bulletproof in 1 though.
do you know
I think
why
it-
I
No,
know
no,
that it's
no,
bulletproof
no.
though? Because I kept saying, what is going on? Why is John Wick the only person that knows how to shoot and kill people? These people are shooting him, and he just does this, like his hands up, like, and he never dies. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Bad, man.
And like, it was a case of like, for me, like, okay, as a standalone film or as a little kind of just watching action, cool, whatever. But I just thought it's just too much. Like,
Too
how
much.
does he
It was
get
good
knocked
though. I
down?
enjoyed it.
I enjoy it. He gets knocked down every single film, bro. He's been run over the most
Bro.
times I've ever seen a man get run over.
Come
Bro,
on.
Wait,
you're
sorry,
forgetting
Nate, you just remind me of something
he's
as well.
the Baba Yaga, bro.
No, but
Really, the first one, they tell you his name, they're like, who's the marker? They're like this guy, he's a demon, bro, isn't it?
I think he
He's
should
very
have
demon.
he should be in Justice League or the Avengers.
Marvel.
The way
Yeah,
he
No,
was
no, he's
Straight up,
too
straight
good
up.
for that. He's too good for that, man.
I did enjoy it though. I ain't gonna lie. The first one
Oh,
was
yeah,
sick, but I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. Go on, Kel. I'll come back.
No, like, there's a part. It's not a spoiler, but the part that gave me jokes though. In 4 was when they're fighting in the club, everyone's still dancing. But I was
Bruv, that's what I was
crying.
gonna say. That's
I was
another point.
crying.
That's another point.
Don't it remind you of like Street Fighter? You know when you're playing Street Fighter and they're just dancing in the background.
Bruv, ain't that in every John Wick film? Because I see when they're having like the fights in the train stations, they're
I
chilling
know,
there,
I
man, and when
know.
people are just walking past like it's
I know,
normal.
like
This
it's
is what I'm
nice.
Is that
saying.
me? Is it me?
like,
It's
why are
like-
people just
look,
letting off shots in even
look,
the train
look.
station? Everyone's just going about their daily business, bro. There's people
Bro.
running across the. Nah, it's too much,
Bro,
man.
we have to accept the world that it's not. But there's no police, bro. There's no like Detective Rodriguez, nothing like that.
Yeah,
Trying to
it's
chase
not,
down. It's just
yeah.
like we don't
Exactly.
need no police. We don't need no ambulance service. It's just these guys
It's
just
just
all
raw.
after.
It's
Yeah.
raw uncut.
And everybody, no, also everybody, yeah, is like a trained assassin. Everybody. Like,
Yeah.
when John Wick in the beginning of John Wick 3, yeah, so the end of John Wick 2 when he's
Yeah.
running with the dog, yeah,
Yeah,
he's just running with the dog, and then
Yeah.
like they're going, it's 60 minutes, yeah, John Wick the target, and he's walking and before he starts running, and I like the fact that in John Wick 3 it started off at the same point at the end of
yeah.
and then everybody's everyone starts looking up, they see John Wick and they're looking at their watches like
And then newspaper like
fuck. Okay, it
Well,
makes it sound like I think John Wick
okay.
is. I don't think John Wick is shit. I just thought I was expecting something different. Like, I don't know. For me, it was just like that's what literally I thought. Right, this guy's a superhero.
But that's why I love it because the storyline is so basic. Yeah, it's just so like anyone that's really coming into John Wick to like really try to have some deep story. Like no. Like go and watch
The way
Mission Impossible or
the
something,
way you
yeah.
spoke about it, I was expecting Matrix level kind of. Like,
Bro, it's better than
making
Matrix,
me
bro.
think.
It's better than
No.
Matrix.
No, I thought I was gonna think.
Hey.
I thought I was gonna
Fine.
think. I
Maybe
didn't
not
think at
Matrix
all.
1. Maybe Matrix 1, like, let's just leave that in its own box. But I enjoyed it better than the other Matrix films.
I found it's
100%.
good to see that partnership again, though. I didn't expect that.
Him and Lawrence.
You know, I'm
Lawrence
talking
Fishburne.
about.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you not think that? I just thought he was a little bit Steven Seagalish.
What's that?
Like I
No.
thought he was a bit Steven
Yeah,
Seagalish.
Man's 58, brother. Like, isn't it?
No, but what I meant in the sense of like, you remember in Steven Seagal's film, like he never get, he gets punched
he's a beat up
up.
everybody.
No. John Wick he gets beat up, bro.
No,
Yeah, no,
John Wick, John Wick gets punched and he goes, it's R, and he gets back up. John Wick gets shot, he can pull out bullets, he can sew himself up, yeah.
And still fight like it's nothing.
Losing his finger.
Like he didn't got
bruv,
three
his
holes in his
finger
belly.
got chopped off, and then it got burnt with the thing, and then all of a sudden he was fine again.
But do you know what I like about it as well? Like, even just the bog standard bad guys, they don't die easily,
Nobody dies. Bro, did you not think
man was playing drums? Man was playing drums whilst he was fighting, bro. It's going back.
Did you? Sorry, like you said, I'm gonna stop because obviously I'm excited because I watched all four of them.
Yeah.
When you say it's a computer game, I feel it is a computer game. I feel like this is a zombie apocalypse. No one dies unless they get headshotted.
Basically, that's
basically.
Like no one dies unless you get a headshot.
Yeah, 100%.
For me, I was like Call of Duty Team Deathmatch, and this is going on a nuke street.
Oh.
If you know, you know. My
I don't know the game.
Shout out Scott Atkins though, because I proper didn't know that was him. You know the
is that
the hench guy?
Yeah, no, not the hench. That's what I thought it was at first. Right? No, that's Bill.
Okay.
I thought Scott Atkins was the hench guy with the suit, isn't it? Like that just kept coming back all the time. But
yeah.
He was the guy at the
fat guy.
Yeah, so he was wearing a fat suit basically, and I thought bro, this guy can fight. I actually thought that was a real guy. That was like that. Atkins.
Oh, okay.
Like he's in Hitman. He's been in Bear. He's a proper like British martial artist actor.
Okay.
And I thought, wow, man, he smashed it, bro. But
also, shout out. Oh my god, what was his name? Lance Reddick.
Yeah.
Because obviously that was his it's not his last film, but it was one of his last films.
Yeah.
And I thought it was quite like raw, like obviously what happened to him in the film, and then obviously what happened in life. I thought raw.
Yeah, that was a bit like, that must have been a big decision to make, man.
Yeah, I was like, that was a lot. That was a lot.
Yeah. Like, and at least they kind of they done it where it was because the film was long. You get me? The film was it was a bit long.
But there's so many sick scenes though. Like
I didn't feel the runtime of it. Yeah.
Nice save, bro. Nice save, bro. I know you was trying to think of a word. I know you was thinking of a word to say apart from the other one. So that was good.
Yeah.
I like the blind guy.
Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen. They're only a year apart, him and Keanu Reeves. Like, he's 59.
Wow.
Man's moving like that.
You'll straight be up Daredevil, though. Straight be up Daredevil. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
he's blind in real life, right?
So, no, he's not. That's what I'm saying. Everyone thinks he's blind, isn't it?
Is he from...
he's blind in Rogue One. Yeah, he's blind in Rogue One.
Yeah, that's what I thought, right? Blind. Okay.
No, he's not. He's definitely not blind.
Maybe just a talented blind actor.
No. It's magic. Yeah, go on.
I like when he put the bells. I like that bit.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was smart, innit? That was smart.
Man was eating ramen as well,
I know, it's too funny. Man was like, leave me alone, man. Man's chomping.
I wanted some.
That was chomping.
The film was so enjoyable, man.
I enjoyed it.
On the whole, the John Wick series, I'm for it. I like it. I know it's a basic concept, like you said, mate, and I think it kind of stuck with the first film, his wife dying and then her leaving him the dog. I can understand why he went on a rampage to kill everyone.
Yeah, sometimes like the stairs as well, man. The stairs.
But back to the top.
But there's pure moments I was crying my eyes out in the film, because I don't know if their intention is to be funny, but there's some things I was just crying my eyes out with laughter because I thought it's mad.
That stairs bit. Like, I think I was probably the only one in the cinema that found it a little bit funny, yeah. And I was going for, I think I actually shied up for fuck's sake, yeah. Then other people laughed. I said, "Come on," I
was busting up.
That's how it was. I was like, "Come on."
I was angry at the same time. I was like, "You were that close."
But I didn't really like the black guy and his dog.
Do you know what?
Why?
Do you know what I was about to say to you?
Yeah, I didn't really.
I rate Mr. Nobody.
Why?
I liked Mr. Nobody.
What was he about? What was he about? Like,
he was just a tracker.
Yeah, he wanted. Basically, he's been following John Wick like ever since the mark on him, like he's in how much John like because I think they started for 80 million in this film, innit?
Yeah, because
like,
it was 12 million last one. He was just he had a number in his head. He's like, I want him to get 50.
I don't know what he's going to do with that money. Why he wanted so much? I think he's probably just thinking like it's my ego, innit? I just want
to. The fact that he could always be there or thereabout, I said, I like Mr. Nobody.
But I wish though, man. I kind of miss like I don't know what happened with Common. I don't know what happened with Halle Berry's character, but I wish they came into it as well. Like they would have been a good assist, especially on the stairs, isn't it? But anyway,
I liked Halle Berry in number 3, to be honest.
I thought we'll see the daughter again. You know the Japanese guy's daughter.
You do?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah,
where?
She
you didn't. Oh, you didn't stay to the end credits.
Oh,
bro,
you didn't do post credit.
Treat every film as an MCU film, innit?
Nah,
you didn't do post credit. Did you get up and leave?
No, I watched it at the link that Marlon sent.
Oh, you think? Oh, the thing about it is because I knew there was going to be. I knew there was a what do you call it? I knew there was an extra bit, so I sat down and waited.
I bet as soon as you guys finished, it was like, now Labrador, honey, start calm.
That's what fully happened as well. Fully.
Yeah, there's a hidden. There's
what happened to break it? Okay. Oh, after the pod.
Yeah, after the pod.
Yeah, but there's going to be a spin-off though. They already
there's a spin-off called the Ballerina.
Yeah,
which is
with
before number 3.
Yeah, so with Anadar.
Well, I know we've talked about John Wick for the longest time, right? Did anyone because they're talking about him being like he's the guy you send to kill the boogeyman, right? I don't know if you remember the first film, Nate. Everyone, but there's a point where they had the chance to kill him, right? Remember at the end when they knocked him out with the car, and then he was knocked out. Why not just shoot him in his head there? Why take him to a warehouse, tie him up, to talk to him for a bit, and then?
Come on, there's no logic in these films, bro.
That's too much logic. That's too much logic.
I know. It's like it was just like one of them cartoons we used to watch, you know, where
that's for the born identity, bro. You get me? Like, I leave that cleverness to those type of films. Get me?
I just wanted to say, Mr. Nobody is going to be in Captain Marvel 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Mr. Nobody?
The
tracker.
The
tracker. It's the tracker.
Nuts. That's what it gets.
Are we still for the MCU?
Also,
he's got a computer game for real, you know.
But do you also not think? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't. You see, like, I couldn't let my kid watch this film. Obviously, it's because it's mad violent.
Of course not. No.
But not because of that. But obviously, you know he doesn't like dogs. Yeah. If a man doesn't like dogs, and they watch this film, you are definitely not going to like dogs. The way that the tracker was get every 2 seconds and he's saying the little commands and the dog's like nuts and then he's like just going for your nuts. I was like, nah, bro. Like, yeah, dogs are supposed to be animals. They're supposed to be outside, bro.
No, but you know what is like when I posted the picture in the group, right? It reminded me of Shinobi.
Yeah, shadow dancer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought, man, and I was thinking to myself, I could see them making a spin-off based on him and the dog.
Mr. Nobody, yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah. And what's his name was in it as well? Hiroyuki Sanada. Another one that played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. The Japanese guy. You know the Akira's dad, the one that
of course.
I swear, I think he's a real samurai in real life.
He must be.
He's a real samurai in real life.
You fully want to believe it, innit? You fully want to believe it.
100%.
I think he is, you know. I think he is.
But I will say definitely it was definitely a who's who in the acting world. Like they all want to be part of John Wick at some point. They're all in the there was lots of cameos from lots of different people. I quite like the sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
I like those. I like them. All right, you know what? Like I said, I sounded like I didn't like the film, innit? It's like I didn't like the film. Like I enjoyed the film. But
the more we're talking about it, getting excited, isn't it?
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I was very much when I watched it. I thought, this is too unrealistic. This is unrealistic. That's how I felt when I was watching it.
No, but that's all. I think that's because you watched it all in one block. I think if you watched it like we watched it, I reckon it would have been like it was a shock to me that it just escalated into what it is now.
Yeah, it's
But
100% shock. Yeah.
I enjoyed it though. Because that's what I'm saying. It just felt like a computer game upgrade each time.
Yeah,
It just got madder and madder.
John Wick 1, you would never ever imagine it would turn out to be like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, because the first one could have effectively worked as a standalone film.
Yeah.
Look, man's an ex, whatever, assassin, whatever. His wife died. His wife is from a dog. They killed a dog. I'm mad. Do you know what I mean? So it worked. It was a basic story, but it also makes sense as well. Yeah, obviously with all this happening, they just expanded the universe, which is very much.
I want to shout out the Bowery King. Like, I think he's a bad boy, and also a man like Ian McShane, bro. It was nice to see.
Yeah.
Like, what was Ian McShane? What was he from originally, bro?
Lovejoy,
like...
bro.
Lovejoy.
Damn, Lovejoy.
Old school.
Lovejoy, bro.
Old school. Bro, do you know that he's 80 years old, fam?
Yeah.
He is a fully grown up, bro.
He looks it as well, bro.
I was going to say it, but no, but it makes sense. So Keanu Reeves is almost 60, so it makes sense.
Yeah. And he's also going to be in Ballerina.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Ballerina. Because obviously Ballerina is a prequel, isn't it? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey, quick thing about this film. You know these fight scenes are no small fight scenes, you know, bro.
Bro, massive.
Bro.
I swear that the hotel scene was about half an hour, you know, look.
Straight half an hour.
And it's not to say it's even sped up. It's like proper real-time fighting. There's no shaky cam. It's just you're seeing everything as you go along.
I tell you what's funny about John Wick, right? I've only seen the first one, innit? I didn't see 2, I didn't see 3. I went straight to 4.
Leave, you imposter.
Hold on.
This is what I'm trying to say about Rich. No, this is what I'm trying to say about him, bro.
Shut up, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say about him, bro. He's talking about me about.
That's why he was quiet, you know. That's why he was quiet.
No, I chose to be quiet. I given you man's opportunity to speak.
About time. You sickened me, bro.
What?
No, on a level, bro.
No.
You know, on that bombshell, like, I'm gonna.
You ruined the whole pod.
You ruined the whole pod, bro.
Waste, man. I told you, man. He's going on about power. Get out of here, man.
Listen, don't listen to this guy. This guy at the bottom. This guy at the bottom. Just calm yourself down, bro.
He's not in that. He's not there where you're pointing to.
So
he's
there on my screen.
That's Marlon there, bro.
He's gonna be right at the bottom. And girls will be on top of him.
Back off.
All right. Very quickly before we finish, is there anything else that people have been watching that needs to be going on?
Succession started.
Yes, Succession.
You know what? I didn't finish season 3, you know.
Typical. Really?
Season 3. But I will do. You know
and I will watch part 2 and 3.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Shut your face.
You know, the thing is, admittedly, Kel catches up. But you on the other hand.
Hey, listen. Who's both of you? I've known you longer, bro. Calm down. And what are you doing there?
Take me out.
I don't know if anyone knows new DC on alternative links. Kel, did you watch that Batman?
I haven't yet, brother.
No, I know about it, to be honest. I'll be honest, it's like set in 1908.
What Batman?
Yeah.
What Batman?
What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it's 2023 one. It's on that link.
Yeah, 1 second.
Is it a new animated series?
It's not a series.
Not a series.
It's a standalone film.
Yeah. But he's like, because it's like set in 1908.
I know when
like 1930s.
Yeah.
The Doom that came to.
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah.
So are we here for Quantum Leap or?
I haven't even started it.
We're giving them. No, right. That's what I'm saying.
21 episodes,
we're going to be watching, or
I don't know if I'll be watching that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, maybe the first one, just to.
You can tell us
I'll jump in the first one.
Cool. Just
Pause.
putting it out there, you know.
I
got the same music.
From what
the music is for it.
From what I've heard of the reviews, we'll talk about it. We'll watch the first one. I watched
the first one. I mean,
I came back. The reason I was late today is because I went to watch a limited screening of Air, the new about Michael Jordan.
It's massive, isn't it?
It's a good film. I enjoyed it.
Another Ben Affleck special, where?
But he doesn't. He's not.
Oh,
but
he
he's
directed,
behind
he
the scenes.
directed
He's
it. He
behind the
directed
scenes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He
Yeah,
directed it.
yeah. Do you know what the thing? If you do watch it, it's good because it's not about Jordan, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
all of the stuff behind him and
yeah.
like
No,
how they got
that's
him to sign the Nike deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got some big actors and actresses. Viola Davis is in there.
This is mum, innit?
Yeah, it's nice. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, man. It was well worth me coming a little bit late to the podcast. So yeah, sorry again. Merv,
Also, just quickly watched Glory.
Glory.
What's that?
Yeah, on Netflix. It's Korean, South Korean. It's good. Yeah.
Glory on Netflix, yeah?
Yeah.
What was you gonna say, Nate?
No, I was going to say, what was your thoughts on bloody, what do you call it? Let's talk about it next week, because next week we'd have watched the whole series. Grace. We'll talk about the whole I think it's a one more episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that next week.
Yeah.
So what is Glory about?
Well, like, it's cool, man. It's like time. Like,
No, I just said something. I want you to watch it. What's it about?
Yeah. all right, Nate. Like, it's about this girl gets bullied in school. They're like badly bullied by a group of kids, like proper bullied, and basically it's about her getting her revenge on them, but not how you think revenge. It's not like a John Wick revenge. It's just like a very clever type of revenge. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, you remember I like world cinema. I like Korean films as well.
Yeah.
Is it a film or a series?
Series.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, and just as well, Yellow Jackets came out last Friday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yellow Jacket. I didn't like series.
Yeah, I'm really interested. Yeah, I'm really interested.
I like it, man. I like it, man. It's probably messed up, bro. Get a cannibal on. Yeah.
It's too much in my head, bro. You know me, I can't do it. But guys, that's been episode 183.
Come on, 2 hour special.
Yeah. This guy, Kel just wants to get. Anyway, guys, peace. Rate, comment, subscribe. Join the Instagram, people. Join the Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Follow.
All right. Peace.